Hello humans and non-humans. I'm Tim Burton Reject, SEB. This has taken longer than expected due to frustrations with copyright nonsense and being exhausted editing multiple times. So we're going to do this a little differently. If you are interested in more odd movies or have interest in analysis of media, feel free to like, subscribe, ring the bell, or comment. Hold on to your bunny butts as I go through the 1963 film Blood Feast. Or don't, it's not that exciting. It is noted as being one of the first gore films, and while I'm certainly not the first to talk about this, it just happened to be the movie that I pulled from the bin. Considering the evolution of scary movies, all I can say is, thank frick they got better. So while we're at it, Participation Award for making time slow down and getting the ball rolling. It may only be 1 hour 10 minutes long, but time will certainly not fly by, and the lack of background noise and music absolutely makes it longer. We see the first kill pretty quick, and the victim conveniently reads ancient weird religious rites. It does not appear to be a real book. Nonetheless, Participation Award for first early kill in the movie. -1 Participation Award for lack of awareness, as the victim does not lock her doors, and she doesn't seem to hear or be aware of the weird noises, especially after hearing the announcement of murders in the area on the radio moments before. I probably should have said there's going to be spoilers, but the movie is over 50 years old, so spoilers. As far as effects, I guess half an award, but really only because of when this movie was made. In general, the camera work is nothing elaborate. The establishing shots are filmed. The cops in the movie are the worst. At least in average Hitchcock's Frenzy, it's part of how the murderer manages to get away with his shenanigans for so long. Honestly, why is law enforcement even in this thing? They're incompetent, and it seems like unless they're seeing the crime happen in real time, they're never going to know what happened. Does every crime in this town go unsolved? I would say the suspense is killing me, but there is none in Blood Feast. The villain of the story has weird greasy blue powder hair, and the first time he shows up, he's hacking away at limbs. However, he only needs one and puts it in a bag and leaves the rest. -1 Participation Award for efficiency. I mean, really, leaving evidence like that? Plus, this is just the weirdest interpretation of what an Egyptian looks like. I don't know what I expected, but this is definitely not it. Plus, why not pick an actual Egyptian? I don't know, I guess it's 1963. In truth, this guy is actually Ramesses, and he's trying to get the Feast of Ishtar, who's represented by the gold statue in his secret back room. Hi, kitty. I will give a participation award for this newspaper headline. I would question the use of the word teenager, as the victims appear to be in their 20s at least. The officer in Walmart version of Ken attends a night class about Egypt. A middle-aged man goes to a college campus for fun. I'm not saying being a non-traditional student is a bad thing, but it feels weird in this movie, plus I have my reasons. Throughout this movie, the police are worse than toddlers at making connections, and when Turtle Wax Hair doesn't make the connection between the very specific lesson from class and the very unusual murders, it's pretty obvious he isn't there to learn. I recognize the class is part of the plot, but as Pepe says, draw your own conclusions.
You wouldn't like to speak by any chance to Mr. Vardish? That got her. Draw your own conclusions.
When a young couple is attacked in the park, the police are still pretty terrible at their job. Apparently the medic has caught the stupid, because even though the guy was hit in the back of the head, the bandage has no blood on the back and there's only a dot on the front. Clearly he's an alien or Illuminati. Draw your own conclusion. Participation Award for including aliens. On to another victim, this time a man and a woman at a hotel, and weirdly, Ramsey's limp has disappeared. Amaze balls. But he's no Torgo. Ramses cuts out her tongue and is at least semi-accurate in that the blood would spill out and not create a human sprinkler, so maybe another participation award for the whole tongue thing. Since we have Walmart brand Ken, it would make sense to balance that out with Target clearance Barbie. It's actually kind of amazing her skin looks plastic throughout the movie. Whenever civilian G.I. Joe and clearly not a wig are on the screen together, it looks and feels awkward and there isn't any chemistry. While we're on the Illuminati thing, it's alternate reality Walt Disney! We're also halfway through the film. Oh. class, the professor explains the story of Ishtar and the correlated celebration where on the 7th day God rested. Oh, okay, no, there was a great blood feast. A great blood feast. Blood feast, okay. And we have the title of the film, yet we're still not done. Another weird thing in this movie is the timeline is not clear at all. It's confusing when it's daytime, nighttime, dusk, dawn, bewitching hour, hammer time, completely inconsistent. I will say this, even though there are all these murders going on, the police don't seem to target the one Middle Eastern guy in this Florida-looking town. So, participation award for doing the bare minimum. To be fair, the police are getting paid not to make connections, so draw your own conclusions. Upon finally reaching the last 10 minutes of the movie at a pace slower than an elderly turtle attempting to stampede through peanut butter, the police finally get to the bakery, only to find the slaughtered victim on the table and realize, oh no, it's too late, wait, stop. Even with all that, the middle-aged officer takes his time calling his girlfriend to warn her. It's not like he knows where the entire cast of the movie is going to be. Luckily though, Super Tan Barbie does not do the spell properly and keeps messing up, so that buys some time. Something the movie clearly does not need more of. All this is going on and no one thinks to check on the birthday person. She's disappeared into the kitchen with a caterer for a really long time, and he has a pillow and no one is concerned. When the police do show up, Ramses just runs out the door, and it might be tempting to think, finally, this movie is done. But no. Even though the bad guy is running away, no one goes after him, and the cop just says they still haven't caught this guy. But they will. Really? Really? Are you? Are you? The movie is only about 70 minutes, but I think I can safely say you suck at your job. Participation award for not my job. Ramsey somehow makes it to a quarry with his limbs suspiciously gone and outruns 4 officers. Four. There's 3 minutes left in the film, however he finally does fall into the back of the garbage truck and meet his end. We see that Ishtar, statue thing, has crying blood tears, and I'm sure that's because of the movie and how long it's been. It's not a resolution and it's not a satisfying ending, but participation award for having an ending. For being what it is and when it came out, it's okay. I do not plan to purchase this movie or watch it again. Once was enough of a marathon. In summary, there are 9.5 awards given and 2 removed for a total of 7.5 participation awards. I haven't decided what that means. Thanks for making it this far, and if you want to see more or have a suggestion, like, subscribe, ring the bell, or comment below. Toodles! Well, I suppose I gotta clean this up now. Oh, hi, kitty.